the probability of two people, me and her, meeting like we did, are just about as probable as you and Dana when you did.
Well, how did you all meet?
Well, you know, I was, I've told you many times, I grew up in the hills of North Carolina and was an old redneck boy, and there's not much chance of me meeting a girl from West Virginia coal fields and be down there. When I got out of service, I came to Roanoke to make my home, and I went to school for the first year. I was here at National College, and I decided what I was being taught there wasn't something I wanted to work in the rest of my life. So I dropped out and was going to work for a little while, and I planned on going to Virginia Tech then, but I never made that. But anyway, I got a job at Leggett's Department Store, the old store down there on Campbell Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked there for about a year also. And she, when she was 20 years old, came to Roanoke from West Virginia to get her a job. And one of our mutual friends there in the store, after she'd worked a while, introduced us.
I see. That's how you go.
And there's no way in the world that would have happened just as a happening.
I see.
God had orchestrated that as plain and simple as you can think. So I believe.
Amen.
And I know that it was His intention for both of us to have each other. And it's we dated a few times, and I knew right away that she was the one.
Well, Dale, what was dating like back then? Share one of y'all dates as
Well,
you were trying to figure out if she was the right one. What'd y'all do?
We didn't do anything but go to a restaurant and get something to eat, or go to a movie.
Yeah.
They took me to West Virginia to see my mom and dad.
Oh, I see. Yeah, meet the parents.
They fell in love with me.
Oh, they did.
They did.
It didn't take too long to do that?
Mm-mm.
Well.
They liked him the first time I brought him out there.
Well, that's not a shock.
But after that,
Were you nervous, Dale, meeting her parents?
No, I'm never nervous really meeting anybody.
Neat.
And of course, we were both believers back then, but we were not active in church as we have been for the past several years. But we as I said, we dated several times, and
Yeah.
I knew that she was the one.
She just gets you.
you got some
Oh.
tears.
There you go.
This is
You knew she was the one pretty quick.
I knew she was the one pretty quick, and we met in November, and we got engaged in December, and we married in April, on Friday, April the 13th,
You know, that's a bad luck.
1956.
1956.
You've heard that, haven't you?
No.
The Friday the 13th is bad luck.
Well, it didn't bother you all any bit,
Didn't
did
bother
it?
us at all.
Yeah.
But
And still don't.
we've been very blessed over the years in many things. We've had two children. Both of them are still near us, near and dear to us, and both of them help us all the time.
Amen.
And we have, I don't know how many, we have how many grandchildren?
We have 3 grandchildren, a boy and 2 girls, Jaden and Jesse. And then Kenneth had 2 sons, and he had 1 son, Noah. And then he married, the woman he married had a son.
Okay.
And he is our son too, our grandson too. We feel that way about him.
Amen.
Now they're both married and got 1 child each, and
Yeah.
they're happy, but
Yeah.
they're not Christians.
But
Neither
we-
is my son. So my daughter is, but
Yeah.
she doesn't go to church. So I've been talking with her.
Yet.
And then Jaden has been talking with her. So
Good.
Jaden's a pretty little smart girl. I mean,
Yes.
she watches you constantly.
And a very spiritual girl. I just got a picture come up from my memories on my phone of Jaden and me at the putt-putt course up there on Peters Creek Road. And she's just a little tyke, but I've got to send her that on a little text. And
she's so precious.
yeah,
They had a hard first, several years of their life,
yeah,
and it's been good for them to be with their grandma.
yes,
And